Hey, welcome to T Mike TV. Appreciate you stopping by. If I can get you guys to hit that like, comment, subscribe, it means the world to me. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not being monetized, so please share this video so more people can get out. I don't know about you guys, but ever since the eclipse, things just seemed a little off. Weather patterns, people's attitude, energy, I don't know what it is. But I came across this thing a couple days ago about this water anomaly that's supposed to have happened right after the eclipse coming out of Antarctica. And it was thought to be a glitch. Then it turns out that actually it wasn't a glitch. The weather along the line of this anomaly going from Antarctica up the coast of Africa, headed towards the Atlantic Ocean, it gives me cause for pause. I did a little looking into it, getting back and forth information, but I put a couple of videos together. I'm eager to get your guys' perspective on what do you think? How do you feel about this? Is this something that we should be concerned about, considering that it's coming towards the Atlantic Ocean, towards the east coast of the United States, of which I stay on? I don't know. Guys, check these videos out. Tell me your thoughts. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. It do me a world of good, and I greatly appreciate it. Check these clips out.
For those of you living on the East Coast of the United States, like myself, this is important that you hear. It's important that I'm about to tell you. Listen, there is an anomaly that is swimming or moving up alongside Africa, and it's expected to possibly breach East Coast waters. Now, I don't know what it is. It's huge as fuck. It's a cluster of waves over 80 fucking feet high, spanning 2,000 miles. This is all real. This isn't conspiracy. This isn't bullshit. This isn't fake news. This is factual shit. Please, if you live on the East Coast, click the link in my profile. Go to the articles tab and read it for yourself, or go on Google or your favorite search engine and type in anomaly in ocean in Africa. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay lit, people.
During the solar eclipse, something big happened in Antarctica that caused waves 25 meters high. There's something strange in the water right now outside of South Africa. People are saying that this surfaced and it came from the direction of Antarctica, and now it is larger than the size of Texas. Why isn't everyone talking about this? Take a look at this. So this is the size of this thing. Nobody knows what it is. It's an anomaly. Can't be explained. And there's a projection that shows it moving over the last few days. It popped up, then disappeared, and it reappeared again. And now it's right off the half of the Africa, and it's larger than the state of Texas. Waves are actually hitting the coast, or can someone please explain? Comment below. If this
was coming, you know I had to talk about this thing behind me. Literally the day after the eclipse, this massive anomaly shows up out from under Antarctica, apparently. Yo, this is crazy. It started out with just 28 foot or so waves, 13 to 28 feet, coming from essentially Antarctica. And as the day went on the 9th, they grew, and they began to cover more and more area. Check it out. So you can see it starts off a certain anomaly, then it begins to get wider, and boom, it just disappears right by Cape Town, South Africa. Now check this out. This is a video that was posted on TikTok 23 hours ago from Cape Town, shortly after the anomaly went through. It is literally almost like a tsunami. It is blasting the shoreline. What's even more interesting is, even before the eclipse, the day before, stuff started picking up there. Whatever is causing this, and I know people are saying, oh, it's just swell waves, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, there's something going on. So after going over some things with my girlfriend and shooting some ideas back and forth, I think we've discovered where exactly this large burst of energy came from. What's happening, y'all? We are back at it again. If you could do me a solid, like, follow, subscribe, and share this video so we get as much traction as possible. Only 30% of my viewers are actually subscribed and following. So if you like my videos and you watch them regularly, please take the time to follow and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Between 2016 and 2018, scientists in Antarctica discovered a particle emitting from under the Earth known as neutrinos. Neutrinos are the most abundant particle in the universe that were thought for a long time to have zero mass. But they recently discovered that in fact it does have slight mass, but it's so small they cannot assign an atomic mass to it. It's also the only subatomic particle to interact with one of the four fundamental interactions of nuclear physics, and that is the weak force. Long story short, that means it can pass through any mass unimpeded. For example, every day, trillions of neutrinos are emitted from the sun, and they pass through you, you don't even know it. Why is this important? Well, they can use these neutrinos to map planets, to map the core of the sun. They even believe that they can use it to communicate, possibly faster than the speed of light. And they've also discovered that UFOs emit these same subatomic particles. So essentially, they can use them to track UFOs within our airspace. So back to the source of our possible energy burst. The way they track these neutrinos is by these modules called DOMs, for digital optical modules. And they basically track these neutrinos when these neutrinos interact with the nuclei of ice. Their facility in the Amundsen Scott Research Center in Antarctica, they've buried 5,000 of these DOMs over 2,500 feet deep into the ice. What most don't know is those 5,000 DOMs are capable of producing 2,400 volts of electricity. They get this electricity from an undisclosed nuclear power deep within the Antarctic ice. They can do that because it was there and they discovered it before the Antarctic Treaty. Needless to say, when they kick this thing on, so basically, when they kick this thing on, it's 2,400 volts times 5,000. Around 12 million volts of electricity is emitted from these DOMs at the Ice Cube Neutrino Research Facility. Let's just say when they first fired it up, it caused an earthquake in New Zealand. And that was an early on discovery. Who knows what the power this thing can produce even is. But that's, I believe, why you see the energy waves or the waves coming out from Antarctica. And then this goes back to what I believe the entity is. In the beginning of my video, what did I say? They can use said neutrinos to track UFO spacecraft. Now, whether this was just a byproduct of them firing it up, or whether or not they fired it up intentionally to zero in on said craft, I can't say. And all this is just speculation, of course. I'm not saying any of this is absolute fact. I'm not even trying to promote it as such. This is just a theory, and this is my theory. But I believe that anomaly, whether it was multiple crafts, one craft, I don't know, but they fired up that Ice Cube neutrino facility and detected with neutrinos that massive anomaly or that craft in the ocean, or multiple crafts. Now, I don't believe that necessarily one craft would make such a massive anomaly, but it could give off energy, or multiple crafts could give off energy that would cover that span of area. Therefore, the waves and the interaction with the craft causes all of this that is taking place, from the wind, the waves, the animals moving, the sea life swimming away, weather anomalies, period. Again, this is just a theory. It could be absolutely nothing. It could be a total wave anomaly. But Into Thin Air posted a video on Twitter claiming that it was created at that island. It wasn't. But Into Thin Air, there's your energy source, the Ice Cube Neutrino Research Facility. So, along with this, they basically have been tracking these neutrinos that are emitted from Earth, and they don't know where they're from. And they're essentially a certain type of neutrino. a sterile one, which is considered to be dark matter. Well, there's something that I believe is emitting these neutrinos as well. Go ahead and keep an eye out. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow night I'm going to go live. I'm going to talk about this. Make sure you watch it and we'll cover it. But I have a good idea as to what is producing these neutrinos of dark matter. All that being said, I could be wrong about all this, guys. This is just speculation, just me shooting in the dark, doing what I do, theorizing, hypothesizing, and seeing if it might throw on a wall and stick. It is what it is. It was a weird anomaly. I believe that that laboratory could be the source of the energy creating it, and that's what I got. So let me know what you think in the comments. Could it be UFOs? Could it be just a weird natural anomaly? Is it anything out of this world, or is it just regular nature? Either way, y'all, right or wrong, this is what we do, right? This is what we do. We speculate, we talk about, we theorize, we go against the general consensus, because that's fun, right? It's fun to think outside of the box, not limit the constructs of what we think it could be. I mean, obviously we don't get too crazy outlandish, but what's outlandish, right? I mean, at the end of the day, who describes what is outlandish anymore in this world? So that's what it's about here. It's all opinion based though. It's all for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. As always, stay in the love, stay in the light, be kind to others, and we will keep track of this. I am out.
The anomaly that we just saw 72 hours ago. This goes back to February 21st of 2024. You can see it's the same basic size, a little bit bigger maybe, and it's moving in the exact same direction, north to south from the South Atlantic Ocean up to the Central Atlantic Ocean off the southwest coast of Africa. Here we go, April 9th. Same mysterious energy field, what's showing up as a wave field of persistent 83, 85-foot waves that lasted for a solid 36 hours. Well, here's another thing that you may or may not know about this particular area right here. That is a major shipping hub. Now, down here in the South Atlantic, it's pretty quiet. Not a whole lot of shipping activity down in this part of the world. But as you get up here off the southwest coast of Africa, again, that's a major hub, undersea object that for the most part goes undetected with the exceptions of February 21st and most recently, April 9th. And then again, you can't rule out the possibility of a glitch. But if this isn't a glitch, the instrumentation was interpreting whatever was in this area, a very dense object. It was interpreting this dense object as 83, 85-foot waves. And in April, it showed up over here visible for a steady 36 hours. And back in February of 2024, it was at least 36 hours, quite possibly even longer. So I'm going to stick with my original theory, some sort of an underwater craft that could have been in this area underneath all of these ships, moving very, very slowly and stealthy, not disturbing the waters, creating huge waves, but showing up on the instrument as a huge wave pool because of its very thick density, and it was underwater the entire time.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the videos, spark your mind to get you to do some extra thinking. If you like to help out the channel, here's the Cash App. You can always donate. I'm working on trying to get a computer. See you next time.